Okay, great video. I'm now joined by David, who's co-founder and CEO of Xias Bio. Hello, David.
Hi, Stephen. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so I got some questions for you. Going to start off with, what can you tell me about your protein, your recombinant protein that's at the heart of your platform?
Yeah, so I mean, the proteins that we develop, they're multifunctional in their core. And this differentiates us from others in the field where they're just making single function recombinant versions of natural proteins, whereas we have got a platform that allows us to make bespoke proteins that deliver and go beyond the functional capabilities of natural proteins.
Okay, so you've got quite a bit of traction already. I would say you've got like your product market fit with customers. So what value are you providing to these customers that you have?
So it's multi-layered. So the multifunctionality is again like at its core, and what these proteins allow our customers to do is to replace several traditional ingredients with just one Xias Bio protein, and that simplifies the formulations and cuts costs, but also adds a lot of performance claims to the products that they're formulating using our proteins.
Okay, you've also got what I would say is kind of a very kind of capital efficient business model. Can you tell us a bit about some elements of that?
Yeah, so unlike some of our competitors, we're running a licensing model, so that allows us to stay very lean on the capex. Allows us to have a lot of good gross margin on the license. And how that works is that we work with our customers, so we sell them licenses to access, manufacture, and use our proteins. And this covers the spectrum of uses of these proteins from evaluation all the way through to manufacture of our protein at scale.
Okay, and your go-to market as it is now is personal care, cosmetics.
Correct, yes.
Where do you see this going?
So where we see this going, so we've got this beachhead market of cosmetics and personal care where we can replace the animal-derived proteins that are used consistently across this market space. But subsequent to that, we see that we're going to have very valuable application in the life science market, so replacing animal-derived materials in the cell culture space and tissue engineering space. And further beyond that, we can even imagine our proteins going into clean food production.
Okay. And your biggest challenge going ahead?
The biggest challenge that we face right now is educating some of our customers and prospects on what it is our proteins can do, because they're radically different. It's nothing that they've ever seen before. So what we do is educate them on what we can do to fulfill their bespoke requirements. And then once they've tested our proteins, they really get behind the prospect.
Okay, so like you're one of the companies that we relocated from the UK to New York City. So can you tell us a bit about your experience in the city?
I mean, yeah, coming to New York is wildly different from the UK landscape. It's been very valuable for us, connecting to our customers. There's a lot of the prospective customers that are just across the river in New Jersey. We've been able to make those connections, facilitated through IndieBio, but just really being plugged into the VC landscape. It's a much more vibrant investment economy, and yeah, we're really seeing some positive outcomes from getting involved in this now.
Great. Okay. Well, we've really enjoyed having you here and being part of your journey.
Thank you very much.